Hey guys, so today we are going to be taking a look at 55% full level 1 links, LR, Dokkan, Vegeta, and Trunks. People have been waiting a very long time for this character to arrive on Global, and now they are here. Very extremely powerful unit, probably one of the top 3 in the game, definitively. You could argue where you want to place this character, but this is like, you know, top of the line level. So we're going to go over their kit, and then we're going to take them into a pretty stringent test. We'll see how well they do. So the leader skill is Bond of Parent and Child or Future Saga, key 3, 170 across the board. And they give the extra 30% to Battle of Fate. Bond of Parent and Child as a category is like one of the biggest categories in the game. It's pretty much every single Goku, every single Vegeta, every Gohan. Like it's basically every like hero character from Dragon Ball is on this pretty much. The super tech effects, so the 12 key is Rage of our Warrior Race. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And then the 18 key is Gamma Burst Flash and Burning Attack. Raise attack and defense, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So that is an infinite stack of attack and defense. Very powerful. The passive, Father and Son Protecting the Future, activates the entrance animation once only, and key +2, defense +70%, and guards all attacks for 5 turns. From start of turn, when there is another Bond of Parent and Child category ally attacking in the same turn at start of character's attacking turn. Very easy to do. Like I just said, the category is extremely large. So, key +2, attack and defense +140%, and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. Then they get an additional key +1 up to 5, defense +15 to 75%, and chance of performing a critical hit +7% to 35% with each attack received. So they have to take 5 hits to get fully built up. Then they get an additional attack and defense +70% and guards all attacks as the first attacker in a turn. So the way that last portion works is that actually activates right as the enemy begins attacking you. So it actually calculates as a start of turn buff. It's actually not a mid-turn effect where it gets multiplied into the existing stats. It's actually a start of turn effect. So it's a bit strange because it usually doesn't work like that when it's worded this way, but it's just an additive buff, so it's not as potent as you would think. But basically is an additional, 70%? So you're basically starting with 210% attack and defense, plus all the build-up you've done defensively from being hit and stuff like that. So this character gets to a ridiculous amount of defense, plus they're always guarding in slot 1, and even if you don't have them in slot 1 for the first 5 turns, they'll be able to be guarding in any other slot thanks to the entrance animation buff, where they have an additional 70% defense. So basically, what is that? It's 280% defense with multiplicative defense from being hit, and they're stacking, and they're raising defense on 12 key as well. Yeah, pretty dumb defensive character here. The active skill is the Father-Son Dokkan. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are Future Saga category characters, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle, or when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So I like these conditions where they have, like, you know, a pretty restrictive one, but it lets you use the attack pretty much whenever you want. Essentially, it's 3rd turn, which is very early. Or there's a less restrictive condition, but it's more turn restrictive. I kind of like these. You have like a choice of how you want to approach these. Then the effect. This is like one of the best active skills in the game. Massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and within this turn activated, all attacks become guaranteed crits, and they raise all allies' defense by 20% for 1 turn. So that is a true active skill, you know, a level defensive buff to the whole rotation for 1 turn. Sort of like Kid Gohan's active skill, stuff like that. So extremely strong. Obviously, no equipment, full of 1 links. So their links: Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Just a really good link set. Obviously, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, Saiyan Warrior Race. Those 4 are like shoe-ins. And then obviously Super Saiyan as well. So I'd say that those 5 are, you know, standard links you'd be able to activate on pretty much any setup. Dismal Future, you kind of want to pair him up with another Future character, which again is not that difficult to do. And then Royal Lineage, more of a Vegeta clan link or Vegeta family link. Again, not that difficult to do. Then their categories: Bond of Parent and Child, Future Saga, Battle of Fate, Joined Forces, Vegeta's Family, Time Travelers, and Bond of Master and Disciple. So I think this is probably like their only weakness, I would say, quote unquote weakness. They don't have access to as many categories as a lot of other, top of the line Dokkan Fest characters. But we have seen a few released this year. Like we just got Yamcha out on, about to release on JP, who is really on not that many teams. So I guess this might be something that they're looking to do more of, just characters that are more, restricted to certain teams, but really perform super well on those teams. But we're going to be bringing this character pretty much into the fray right away. Even at 55% level 1 links, I feel like this character is good enough to be able to fare well against Red Zone Broly. So I've built this team to basically be anti-Broly, pretty much. But we're going to be strictly looking at the performance of Vegeta and Trunks. Pretty much do not pay attention to the rest of the team, because they're going to be okay. We already know this going in. So the friend, by the way, is also 55% and essentially level 1 links. I mean, he's leveled up a little bit, not that much. And he has 1 skill or level 5 additional for int. So we're going to be bringing an Icarus item, and we're going to be bringing a Whis item. We'll see if we end up needing those. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm not going to spend a ton of time in this showcase. I think we'll probably just do this one run, and then that will probably be good enough. This unit is consistent enough to where I don't think we'll be like seeing wildly different performances from this character across different events. This is pretty much going to capture how good they are. So let's go. Let's undo this. So 602,000 HP. The one thing I will mention about this character before we jump into the entrance animation is a lot of these characters on the team are not actually on the 200% leader skill, because pretty much none of them, I would say. Actually, yeah, I don't think any of these characters are on the 200% leader skill, because none of them are on Battle of Fate. So that is something to keep in mind here. All right. So unfortunately, we have 1 in slot 7 and 1 in slot, what is that? Slot 6. All right, we'll just do this. Obviously, the androids are here specifically for the AoE phase and onward from there. So we'll rotate them off. I guess we just do this. I'll give the androids as much key as possible just to make sure they don't take damage. Also have access to their skip. I honestly might not even use their Ghost Usher ability, just because the whole purpose of this is to show how good Trunks and Vegeta are. So if we're on a rotation with Trunks and Vegeta, and we have the opportunity to see how well they tank against like the final phase of Broly, then I'm just not gonna, probably not even going to use the Ghost Usher ability. But honestly, this is pretty unfortunate that we don't have either Trunks or Vegeta on the first rotation, because that basically shortens the amount of time that they'll have to stack. Remember, they infinitely stack attack and defense with their 18 keys, so you want to obviously get that in as soon as possible. All right, so we did steal him, so keep that in mind for next turn here. But the android's going to do some damage, and then we'll jump in and see the entrance animation for Trunks and Vegeta here in a second.
TRUNKS, お前は赤ん坊の頃から一度も抱いてやったことがなかったな。抱かせてくれ。
なんだよパパ、やめてよ、恥ずかしいよ。
元気でな、TRUNKS。
そろそろオラとやろうぜ。
一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。トランクス、この先を見ろ。まだ見ぬ敵を、宇宙最強。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば誰にも負けることは許さん。俺超えてみせます。目の前の敵もトンさんも。
All right, we just watched a movie, pretty much. So Majin Vegeta is definitely one of this character's best partners. Not even just link-wise, but also just functionally, just because of the way that he changes orbs. And for himself too, Majin Vegeta, like Majin Vegeta really depends on you having a Trunks in your team. And it's what? It's been almost 9 months since Majin Vegeta came out on Global. And we are finally now just able to see his true potential because of this character now coming out. So it's really nice to see Majin Vegeta finally able to sort of hang with the best characters here. Let's go ahead and just grab these for you. Majin Vegeta does want to grab 6 orbs, which shouldn't be a problem. And then the gods are guarding, so we don't have to worry about them. We'll just do... I kind of don't want to have them get the... Yeah, let's do this. I don't want them to be super effective. I kind of want to just go slow and steady through this. I don't want to just blitz them. All right, so there's one attack. We're going to start stacking attack and defense with the super, so it's 4.1. Remember, they do have built-in additionals, so... Yeah, these animations do look good. These super tech animations, there's the additional super. This is going to raise our defense for 1 turn. There's some more hits. So this is 3, 4. So they've been hit 4 times, so they only need to get hit 1 more time. And then here's Majin Vegeta with a 5 million attack stat, plus his defense is pretty high with all the damage reduction. So he has the active skill, or not the active skill, the entrance animation buff. So he's got the 50% damage reduction. He's looking pretty good. And then the gods, of course, you guys know how good they are. So we'll get my Trunks and Vegeta on rotation next turn. Looks like Broly's dead, so sure, whatever. So I'm gonna have my Trunks and Vegeta linked up with the Carnival. Oh, damn! He actually he did super. Okay, we're gonna have my Trunks and Vegeta linked up with Carnival Goku. That rotation is essentially unkillable. Like it's actually ridiculous how dumb that rotation is. Okay, so here we go. They do share 5 out of 7 links. Yeah, this rotation is probably just like the most unkillable rotation in the game. Like, how do you die here? I guess the only way you would even possibly lose is if the enemy, well, besides the floater, right, is if the boss supered Carnival Goku first attack, I guess. Because remember, he needs to get hit to build up his defense on the initial hit. But other than that, how do you lose here? It's like almost impossible. Let's do this. I'm just going to grab this 1 orb with you, and then God Goku will just do this. All right, so here's our first attack with... oh, okay. Well, this is actually also not a great thing for them. They haven't attacked, and we haven't been attacked at all. So this is literally their... Yeah, that's the most damage you'll probably see them take all fight. 180k. Which actually, with all things considered, isn't that bad. But that is probably the one area where they are the most vulnerable. Just, you know, they haven't attacked at all. They haven't stacked. They haven't gotten hit at all. So they haven't stacked their passive. Like, that was their most vulnerable area. But now that we've gotten, you know, at least 1 super in, we've been hit 3 times. Like, we should be good moving forward here. Okay, Carnival Goku with the additional. Again, he is also stacking on 18 ki. So both him and the Trunks and Vegeta are stacking defense infinitely. So it looks like Carnival Goku is fully built up as well, which is great. It means he doesn't need as much ki to get his 18 ki. And then obviously you guys know God Goku is pretty much invulnerable in this stage. Okay. We do have the Icarus pop here. Okay, so the one thing to also mention with the Majin Vegeta creating a bunch of int ki spheres is the fact that you can actually use those int ki spheres to heal up with Trunks and Vegeta. So Trunks and Vegeta, this is only their 2nd turn in rotation. They're at... okay. This is their 2nd turn on rotation. They're at 359,000 defense. Don't forget, this final portion of the passive, the 70% attack and defense, is not reflected in that number yet. So they still need to get that last 70% attack and defense. Plus, I believe they only need to get hit 1 more time, so they're not even fully built up in their passive yet. Plus, they're still stacking attack and defense with the 18 ki infinitely, and they're raising defense for 1 turn on the 12 ki as well. So we're going to go ahead and grab these int ki spheres, heal up a little bit, and we should be able to almost fully heal with the androids getting the tech key right here. I don't really care about Majin Vegeta supering. I think he doesn't really need to anyway. We have type advantage, and we should be fine. All right, so that should be our final stack. Yeah, they're fully built up now. Almost 5 million. And we're pretty much back up to full HP as well. All right, there's the additional normal. Yeah, go ahead. Be my guest. He chose the wrong place to super. Yeah, nice damage. And there you go. I mean, that's... Once you make it past, like, the first turn with this character, there's really nothing they could do. You just build up to a point of defense where it's so high in combination with the guard that... I mean, it's really going to take, like, a really fast and blitz-style event or stage that could even, like, dent this character, so... Which is certainly not this stage, so we are good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I guess the question here is, do we want to build up with Trunks and Vegeta or Carnival Goku? Is there a world where Carnival Goku doesn't even kill? Like, if I do this, is Carnival Goku going to kill Broly? He's not super effective against all types because he's not getting hit first. I want to be greedy. Probably not. Let's just have Trunks and Vegeta build up. They're the showcase character here. And then we'll do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's just get same type worlds to build the Dokkan gauge a little bit. We for sure are going to get the Dokkan attack in this fight, I think, just because, again, this is not a team that's built to defeat stages with utter speed. This is more of a slow and steady moving team, but extremely hard to kill. Okay, so here we are with the AoE Broly. Now, here's the thing with AoE Broly. Majin Vegeta could get... Oh my god, 470,000. Majin Vegeta could get kind of exposed here. He will take a decent amount of damage, but even with this low amount of defense, he still has the damage reduction active, so I think we should be okay. God Goku and the Trunks and Vegeta should not take damage. And the good thing about this, even though you know, we possibly would take decent damage with Vegeta, is if we fall below 50% HP, then we could just use the Father Son Gallic on active skills, which was nice to get that on the video. So let's just go ahead and do this. I honestly, it's been so long since I've used Majin Vegeta. I believe he gets... Yeah, he needs the 6 key spheres to get the damage reduction. So let's go ahead and do this. And then God Goku will give you your I guess 4 rainbow orbs. Sure, go ahead. Take those rainbow orbs, and then let's see. Let's see where he's... Okay, he's supering immediately. Thanks, Broly. Yeah, well, let's see how much damage we take here. I'm curious. That's still a decent amount. Okay. Wasn't too... Actually, that wasn't too bad at all. I was expecting a little bit more. Alright, so these guys are going to start stacking up more. As long as you're getting the 18 key with this unit every turn, like, it's really not that bad. And then I guess something else to mention as well is Carnival Goku can just revive next turn, too. Like, this team is just so stupid. Like, oh, the enemy's like, yes, finally, I got them below half HP. And then now it's just like, okay, well, kill me, I get to revive. Like, I have 2 lives, so, yeah. Actually, are the androids on rotation next turn? If they are, I can just pop the Ghost Usher. Yeah, I could. You have triple active skills this turn, huh? It's kind of just like a do whatever you want team, and it doesn't matter. Why don't we use the Gallican just to get it in the video? I'm not sure if we'll be able to get this again, so just so we can get it in, let's use this, and we'll get this in here. Alright, so now we get the defense to kick in. Looking pretty stupid. I guess we just use Carnival Gokus as well, why not? Alright, so I guess the only actual downside to this rotation with Carnival Goku and Trunks and Vegeta is specifically against AoE characters. Like, in the situation of an AoE character, you'd want to put Carnival Goku in the slot 1, just because he needs to get hit before he gets the extent of his defense. So you'd want to get his defense as soon as possible because you don't know what the AoE is going to be. But then if you do this, then that means that Trunks and Vegeta are not going to be able to get their slot 1 buff. This is a pretty good, this is a pretty good setup for them too. Look, 6 out of 7 links. I think I will just put them in slot 1. I want to prioritize their stack here. Let's do it. And I'm not going to use the android's active skill, just because, again, the whole point of this video is to show how well Trunks and Vegeta do, so let's just do it this way. Alright, we nullified the first attack. They're still not fully built up, this Trunks and Vegeta, huh? I think now they should be. I think that those are the final 2 hits we needed. So remember, they're doing guaranteed crits on this turn because they did use their active skill. Normal. There's the super. If it was 1 attack later, I feel like we actually could have been in a decent spot. I think we're dead, though, because Goku's gonna not be guarding here. Yeah, but we're gonna revive, so that's fine. Alrighty, so now we are back. Do we use the Majin Vegeta active skill? It's been months since I've seen this. I guess we should, huh? Let's do it. Alright, he's not supering in the front, so we're... Oh my god, we could do that now too. Let's calm down for a second. Let's do this. We'll heal up a little bit. And I guess we'll just drop the green orb to heal up a little bit more. And we should be good here. Let's just take him out and move on to the final phase. We have a Dokkan attack next turn too. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll give it to Carnival Goku. Type advantage. Alright, goodbye, Broly. I should kill him. Okay, thanks. Alright, final phase here. Let's go ahead and put you in the front. So I guess... Actually, do we do this? Because there is something else to remember about this as well, is that Trunks and Vegeta are not guarding in slot 2 or 3 now. So I guess, yeah, we kind of have to put them in slot 1. So we'll have them get the Dokkan attack. It's fine. That works. We'll do this. We'll drop that green orb. Actually, I want to give that to... let's do... Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. We should be okay here. I think they'll live... They're not going to die to a super, right? Really, the first hit? Okay. Well, we're still fine, I think. I don't think they're going to take 365k from this, right? Yeah, they're fine. And then we're going to heal up from the Dokkan attack. And even if he supers God Goku, we should be fine because damage reduction. And then we'll heal up next turn. And that pretty much will be game over. We have the androids next turn too. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. All right, gonna stack up his defense too here. Okay, and then God Goku will stack defense for 1 turn with his super. I don't think Broly's doing 100k to God Goku, so we should be fine. Yeah, I knew this. Thanks, Broly. Appreciate this. Great. Thanks for the double super. All right, now we'll heal up. You have the android's active skill. Like, this is game over. Do we even want to use this? Do we even have? We don't have to use this, do we? 415k defense. I'm not using that. Let's just have it play out. Again, this is to showcase Trunks and Vegeta. We'll do it this way. But Majin Vegeta needs 6 orbs. Damn. 5, huh? Yeah, we gotta do this. And the androids can grab that. But the androids nullify key-based super, so Broly actually cannot hurt them this turn. Alright, we're gonna get the stack here. Hopefully they get the 12k additional super. That additional 1-turn defense stack really does matter. Damn, it was the normal. Okay. We're still fine. Even if he supers here. No super? No super, okay. Majin Vegeta should be fine, and then obviously the androids are immune to taking damage, so. Yeah, like I said, this is a slow trek. This team is definitely not a damage-dealing machine. Alright, definitely not a gigantic attack set from them, but again, they're not here to do damage. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so well, we gotta do this. Alright, so we haven't really obviously been prioritizing the gods this fight, so their defense I wouldn't really call spectacular here, but they will nullify one of those attacks at the end. And I think even if Broly supers them, if they get their double supers off here, they should be fine to not die. So we saw the Trunks and Vegeta take, what did they take? 250? Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna give the Goku and Vegeta at the end those orbs on the left because they need to get as much ki as possible. And I think we should be fine. We're at full HP. Of course. Supers right away like always. Thank you, Broly. Literally any other attack has to be the first one. Yeah, okay. Because now we're gonna stack here. You couldn't have supered now where the 50 attacks were aimed? Okay. Yep. He's definitely supering again at the end. There's no doubt about it. He supered twice? He supered them twice. Okay. How much? Okay, what's the difference? I mean, that's fine. They're still gonna live. Yeah, so they cut the damage by, what, 40k? That's not bad. And then these guys aren't taking damage for the rest of this turn, so we're still fine. And they're gonna super. These are this LR gods, easily the biggest damage dealer on our team. I think we still have the other Father Son Gallica next turn, don't we? I'm pretty sure we didn't use that one yet. So we can do that, and then that's pretty much going to be game, I think. Because they're going to gain so much defense from that it's not like it's not feasible for Broly to be able to kill them after they use that. I don't think. All right, so doing damage, nullified that. Yep. Yeah, now we have this. And we have stacked up enough, because remember, the attack stacks from the 18 key super also contribute directly to the damage that this does. So, look at this defense, and then look. Okay, so remember this number, 463. We're going to pop this Galacon, and then we're going to take another look at how the defense looks post usage of the active skill. All right, so we got that in there. Defense is up to 556,000. You know what we're going to do with that? We're just going to collect all these. Thank you. Heal up just a little with those orbs. We're going to grab these 7 orbs for Majin Vegeta, and then we're going to grab God Goku's orbs here. And that should be the end of Broly. You got to get one more super in at the very front, huh? Okay, dude. Well, that's fine. How many supers did we eat from him? 5, 6? Okay, we get it. Thank you. All right, guaranteed crits coming in here. And maybe Majin Vegeta will actually get the killing blow. We'll see. If he crits, I think he will. If not, God Goku will get it. 5.3. Don't forget that defensive buff was not only for them. Majin Vegeta is also getting that defense. Oh, he actually did crit and got the killing blow. Okay, nice. Majin Vegeta getting some showtime here as well. All right, well, there you guys go. Obviously, now you know why I didn't want to jump into another event. This team is very insane, but they definitely do take a while to clear stuff. That's just the way and the nature of how this team operates. But I wouldn't really call that too bad. We had a Trunks and Vegeta eat 2 supers from Broly in the same turn, and we were okay. That should tell you enough. And remember, this is not a rainbowed Max Lynx Vegeta and Trunks. This is a level 1 Lynx 55% character that's able to do this. So pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.